Hello friends, we are finally home after what's been a very fun but crazy month. We went to Switzerland, I went to Canada to visit my niece, we redid our hallway, and then in the midst of all of that, Oliver got sick. So there has been a lot going on, and coming home, I was just so excited to be able to slow down, to embrace my homebody, and just to spend some time enjoying and soaking up all of the fall goodness. So that's what we're up to today. We're going to visit a pumpkin patch that I've been wanting to check out with some friends. I want to work on some last minute Halloween decor and also our Halloween costumes. This is going to be our first year taking Oliver trick-or-treating, and I thought it would be really fun to do a little family of 3 costume. And I'd love to do some baking as well. Since we've been home, I did go and get groceries, but I'd love to make some like pumpkin chocolate chip muffins just to have on hand for breakfast, for snacks. I'm sure we'll get up to some other fun things too, but the leaves right now are at their peak for North Carolina. It's not quite as vibrant as other parts of the country, but they're still beautiful. I just want to enjoy that and celebrate fall while it's still with us. Okay, and we are getting ready to head out in a minute, but before I go, little outfit of the day. We're keeping things super simple, just wearing these gold earrings. I love this oversized brown sweater as well. It's quite a bit longer, but I have it tucked up under my bra. I'm pretty short, I'm 5'3", 5'4", and so I feel like that makes it hit at a little bit of a better length for me. And then, okay, I'm obsessed with these pants. Wait, I should take my AirPods out. I got them at Target recently, and they are so flattering, so comfortable. I love this maroon color. They come in green, which I also purchased. Here, let me see if you can see better. I feel like the fit of these is what you'd expect from like Madewell or something much higher end. They're Target. And then for shoes, I figured Blundstones would be perfect for the pumpkin patch. So that's what I'll be wearing, but now I have just a couple sips left of my tea. This is a maple chai rooibos tea. So good. I just have a couple of sips left, so I'm going to finish this and then we can head out.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do you see the goat's horns? Wow. How sweet.
Back home after such a fun morning going to the pumpkin patch, and really it was so much more than a pumpkin patch. I was expecting this place to be cute, but it's called Wiseacre Farms if you're local to Charlotte. Definitely go check it out. It had everything. They had pumpkins, they had a chicken and goats that the kids could go up to and pet and feed. They were really sweet and gentle with the kids too. Oliver was a big fan of the goat. Then they had a little barrel train. We did the tractor ride, which takes you on like a 15-minute loop of the property through the trees too, which was gorgeous. There was a sunflower field, a little farm shop. Oh, and they had like this gigantic sensory bin, I guess. It was just like a massive ball pit, but instead of balls, it was little corn kernels, and they had all kinds of little like cars, sand pails, shovels, all of that. It was so cute. It was such a huge hit with the kids. So yeah, we will for sure be back. I think they do strawberry picking in the spring. I think that would be just a blast to get a group together to go strawberry picking and just to enjoy all of the little activities that they have there. But yeah, such a fun start to our day. Right now though, I think I'm going to make some muffins. You guys know muffins are our go-to like baked good to have as a snack on hand. I've been making a lot of cinnamon apple muffins recently, but I think I'm gonna do some pumpkin chocolate chip today. Actually, I'm thinking I might do half and half. I'll do some just plain pumpkin for Oliver and then pumpkin chocolate chip for Christopher and I. It's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll put the recipe that I'll be following on the screen here. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray these down, and with half of them, I'm going to leave them just plain pumpkin, and then I'll put the rest of this mix back in, And I'll make some pumpkin chocolate chip ones. I feel like Oliver's he's probably getting close to the chocolate chip age, but I don't know. I feel like he's not quite there yet, so we're just gonna wait a little bit longer on those. Okay, so we've got 5 without chocolate chips, and then I'm gonna make the rest of them with chocolate. I hope there's enough batter for all of them. Okay, that works. There we go, our muffins. We just need to let these bake for probably 15 to 20 minutes. Going to let the muffins cool down for a few minutes before trying them. While we wait, I didn't have any coffee this morning, so could really use a little pick-me-up. So I figured I would make kind of like a simplified version of the pumpkin cream cold brew recipe that I tried a couple of months back. I think it was sometime in September that I tried making it. It's really tasty, but I did it in our whole mixer and everything, and since then I've learned that you can actually just use a shaker bottle and shake it all up in there. Makes it really easy and a bit less messy. Also, I've started just eyeballing everything, so we're going to do a little bit of heavy cream, a splash of maple syrup. I still have probably half a cup of pumpkin left here. We'll use a nice big spoonful, maybe 2, and then a pinch of pumpkin pie spice. And we'll just shake it up and pour it over coffee. Ooh, yeah, that's perfect. Do you see that texture? It's literally so easy and just incredibly delicious. Let's see if our muffins have cooled off enough to enjoy one with this. Ooh, doesn't that look tasty? Lots of great pumpkin flavor, and I feel like it has just the right amount of sweetness. Oh yeah, this is a great combo, one I'll be having a lot this week. Okay, taking inventory of what we have because I want to do a little bit of last minute decorating for Halloween, especially outside of our house. We really aren't big Halloween people. We're much more like fall and Christmas people, but I do love having all the cute little kids come to our house on Halloween. And I know growing up when I went trick-or-treating, I always felt a bit more comfortable going to houses that were like cute, not creepy, but that also had more than just like a single pumpkin outside of their house. Because sometimes I feel like I would just second guess myself with whether or not they actually were open to trick-or-treaters. So really this is just about trying to invite all the kids to come and knock on our house because I love seeing all the little costumes. Because we aren't huge Halloween people, I didn't want to go crazy. We're not doing any kind of like lights or large displays, but I did pick up just a couple of things that I thought might be fun. I'll link to all of these. They all came pretty quickly, so I'm guessing if you were quick, you might be able to get them before Halloween, or if not, maybe you can DIY something yourself. So the first thing that I got are these bats. I thought these were cool because they have creases on them, so you can kind of make them look like they're flying. Something like that. I think that's really cute. My thought was we could do a bunch of these just going up our garage door. It seemed simple and fun, and I have a feeling I'll be able to reuse these from year to year, which is great. I think this came with, 100 pieces. So I feel like that'll go really far, hopefully have a good impact. And when I was at the dollar store, I picked up this, it's just called Creepy Cloth. Let me see if I can untangle this. It's basically just like a really wide cheesecloth. It's a decent size, and for $1, I figured this would add really nice texture to, we're actually gonna go out and look for it in a second, but I really want to try to find like a cool dead branch that we can put around our doorway. Might add some dried hydrangeas, some bats to it. I don't know, I've seen a lot of different people do this for their entryways for fall, for Halloween. I think it looks cool. Some people go all out with it. I think we'll probably just do something fairly simple, but I thought that that might be a nice element and figured we might be able to use this in some way. And then the other couple of things I got were these candles. I still need to put batteries in these, but they're battery operated. They actually come with a remote too that you can turn them on or off, put them on a timer. I want to try hanging these from the ceiling of our little covered porch area so that you have like floating candles. I think some fishing twine tied around the top of these and then secured to the ceiling. That would be so cool. I think if I like them, I'll probably be able to reuse them for Christmas or other events or holidays as well. And then the last thing that I got were these, wait, let me open them. There we go. So these are like Harry Potter style witch hats. I mean, they look ridiculous if you put them on, but the vision is to pair these floating from the ceiling with the candles and to give it kind of like a, what is the room? The Great Hall in Hogwarts vibes. That's kind of what was going through my mind. So I think that'll be cute and hopefully feel on theme without being too creepy, scary. I mean, I have a 1-year-old. I don't even like some of the like creepy Halloween decorations myself, so I feel like this is going to be a good balance. Okay, but then for decorating, I think the first thing that I want to do is to go foraging in the little woods behind our house to hopefully find a nice, I don't know, stick, a combination of branches that we can use to kind of create our little dead tree by the doorway look. It sounds so weird when you say it like that. Hopefully it will look cool, and if not, we'll just scrap the idea. But let's try to find that, and then we can put everything up and decorate. Okay, you guys, I hit the jackpot. Take a look at these. I think one of our neighbors must have cut a tree down and then just put everything that they cut in the woods behind our house. These are massive. I love the look of the dried leaves on them. Now we just need to figure out how we want them to go around the doorway to achieve the look that we want, but we've got so much stuff to work with here. I'm just gonna try to wedge this tall one behind the boxwood. Maybe need to cut this one off though. Or maybe I can just get it to go against the wall. I'm gonna use one of these. I have these siding clips to hold it in place. Might do the same thing with this one. And let's see if I can get this to arch around the doorway. I'm definitely gonna need a ladder though. So here's how things are looking currently. I think I'm gonna try seeing if I can use that second branch I grabbed to bring it over the doorway, and then also to fill this area out. You guys, this is literally exactly what I was hoping for. How good is this? I need to do this every year. This is gorgeous. Then let's do our outdoor hats and candles next. I'm going to be using some fixing wire, which the hats actually came with. Then we're gonna start off with trying these outdoor command strips. We have a bunch of them. I think they're meant for hanging Christmas lights. We'll see if this works, and if not, we might need to brainstorm. Ah, it's so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now to do that like 12 more times. Okay, front porch, how do you think I did? Does it look like somewhere you would want to walk up to trick-or-treating? We did lose a couple of candles. They didn't fall, I just dropped them, so they broke. We still got 4 of them up. I feel like it's gonna look so cool with the floating hats, the candles. Still obsessed with this dead tree action over the door. Super happy with this. Now I want to tackle the area by the garage. For the garage, we're going to do the bats that I already showed you, and then I recently picked these up at, I think it was Lowe's. They're little bundles of dried corn stalks. I thought it would be fun to put these on either side of the garage. There's already a pumpkin on either side. Figured we could add these to either side, and then the bats for just a little added detail. Alright, then here's how the garage came out. I love the corn stalks with the pumpkins on either side, and then I think I used all of the larger bats and only half of the smaller ones, but I tried to make it look like, what is a group of bats called? A herd of bats? Probably not. Tell me what it is in the comments, but tried to make it look like a group of bats taking off. I feel like it turned out really well. I have to say, for decorating literally the week of Halloween, I feel like we knocked it out of the park. I feel like it's that perfect balance I was going for of it definitely feels like Halloween, but it's not too spooky or creepy. That's definitely my happy place when it comes to Halloween decorations, and the nice thing is too, the things that I have, I feel like I will be able to reuse from year to year. But now I'm hungry, want to get some dinner on, and for dinner, I'm going to be making, I shared it with you earlier this year, it's the stuffed butternut squash recipe. It has sausage, cabbage, apple, kale, cranberries, pecans, all kinds of fall goodness. We've been making it on the weeks that we've been home. At least we've been making it, I'd say, at least once a week. It's just our go-to. It does take a little bit longer to make though, so since we have no plans tonight, I figured that would be perfect. So I'm going to get that on, and then tonight, I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to, I want to spend a bit of time working on our Halloween costumes because I am planning to DIY those as well. I might spend some time on those. I also might just save that for tomorrow morning though. We might just opt to enjoy a cozy, more chill evening. We'll see what I'm feeling. First though, let's get dinner on. All right, dinner is ready. This looks so tasty. Well, good morning. We have been enjoying just a nice slow start to our day. Oliver hasn't fully adjusted back to his normal sleep schedule since we got back from Canada, so he's been sleeping in, which has been so nice. I think he slept until almost 9 today, which was incredible. As a parent, I feel like you almost never get to sleep in, especially when you have babies and toddlers. So that was really nice. We just hung out as a family this morning. It's Saturday today, but Oliver just went down for his nap, so I figured right now would be a great time to work on our Halloween costumes. I waited until the absolute last minute for our Halloween costumes, so trying to get creative and see what we can do with what we already have, plus a couple simple supplies that I picked up at the craft store. Oliver is currently obsessed with all the animal noises really, but I think cow noises in particular are his favorite. He has the cutest little moo, and so I thought it would be so cute to do a little homemade cow costume for him. And then Christopher and I think either we'll both be scarecrows or one of us will be a scarecrow and then the other a farmer. This is going to be our first year trick-or-treating. We probably won't go far. We might just visit a couple of neighbors' houses. I feel like at his age, it's mostly just to show off how cute he is just in a little costume. But I feel like it will be fun, and I think I'll have a good time. So that's the plan. And when I was at the thrift store the other day, I think this was maybe $3. I thrifted this. This is a white onesie. It's an 18 months onesie, which he is 18 months right now, so I'm hoping that it still fits him. He is pretty tall. But right now it has little bear ears, eyes, so I think we're going to try to cover those up. When I was at the craft store the other day, I picked up some pink and black felt. So I think we're just going to try to cut out, and then I've got some hot glue. We're going to hot glue on like a pink belly, maybe where this little pouch is. I think that would be cute. We'll do some more cow-like ears, obviously make some spots. I feel like this will be a really simple and cute Halloween costume. Then for Christopher and I, the nice thing about doing a farmer or scarecrow is you can really just use things that you already have. Denim, a flannel. I might try layering a couple shirts underneath it to give that like fluffed effect. And then here's the idea I had for giving the straw effect. I've been collecting some of the pieces that have flaked off from the corn that we put out front. I think what I'm going to try doing is again to use hot glue to attach these to either some like hair elastics or wristbands, something that can go around our wrist. We can just put them a little further up our wrists and make it look like there's little pieces of corn husk coming out of them. We can make them for our hands, our legs, maybe even coming out of a hat. I'm not sure how far what I have is going to go, so we'll see. But I think that will be a really easy, just kind of low-key but still fun costume that feels on theme and kind of gives the whole farmer family feel. So I think let's start with the cow and see if we can do this all during Oliver's nap. So obviously it's going to have some more homemade vibes, but something like this is what we're going for. obviously it is much later. Oliver woke up early from his nap, and then we had a birthday party that we went to, so it's been a big day, but our plans of finishing the costume did get a little bit derailed. I did make a lot of progress. I think it's turning out so cute. Look at all of the spots we've got on it. I did the little tummy. I'm just sitting down now to finish it off. Really the only thing that I have left is the face. I think what I'm planning to do is we've got the little, I guess this was a bear. We've got the bear eyes. So I'm actually gonna keep those as is because I think that they're really cute. And then I just put together a little felt piece with 2 little nostrils. I feel like that really reads as cow. So I'm gonna do that, and then I also created these little ear covers. Well, I still need to glue them together, but we're gonna do little ear covers like so, and then I might try making a couple of horns. We'll see, but want to get all of this glued on first. I think it's going to be really cute though. So we're actually about to watch a movie. We're gonna watch the new Superman movie, so probably going to finish this up while we watch the movie, and then if I am able to tomorrow, I'll try to insert a couple of clips of what it all looks like finished. I might even include a little clip of Oliver wearing it. I feel like it's going to be so cute. And then while we watch too, I'll probably do the little scarecrow pieces. So maybe I'll show you what Oliver and I's outfits look like all complete. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. We've had such a fun couple of days just doing fun folly things, some last minute Halloween DIYs. Loved visiting the pumpkin patch yesterday, so hope you enjoyed coming along with me. But as always, friends, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more cozy, fun videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye, friends.